Unbelievable. I think I'm gonna make the dough always like this. Because you have to know that the gluten doesn't exist. We create the gluten. Wow. Ooh, nice. I see the crunch. Woo!
Welcome to the best pizza channel.
Hello guys, from Maestro Dio Copelli and welcome back to my channel. This video is very interesting and is the part 2 of my other video that I show you how to make the fresh yeast from dry yeast at home. So yes, today we are home and I'm going to show you how to make the perfect pizza dough for your house with the fresh yeast that we made last time. Because so many people ask for the second part, and here you go, the fresh yeast from 3 days, made 3 days ago. Pack! Voila! There we go. This is the fresh yeast. I'm going to show you how, after 3 days how we find it. So basically we didn't freeze it, but if we want to freeze it, after 7 days is the right time to freeze the fresh yeast made from the dry yeast last time. So if you didn't see the video, please check out around here. It's gonna be linked also in the description. Here I'm going to show you very simply how to make it. The simple direct dough for your house in the same day is gonna be ready. Voila. So basically the fermentation was not able to be activated without air, and basically is like exactly the fresh yeast. So let's take it out. I'm gonna put it here in the container. Make sure everything is clean. Consistency of the fresh yeast. Even the smell. Smells like the fresh yeast basically. And that's what we do in this channel. So please consider it to subscribe now, and you're gonna learn a lot of things. If it's cold outside, we have to put more yeast. If it's hot, we put less yeast. So right now we have about 20 Celsius, and so it's not that hot, it's not that cold. So we're gonna go ahead and put 15 grams of fresh yeast. So it's basically the same thing of the regular yeast. There we go, with scale of 15 grams. Perfect. Now let's put it down there. And here we go with we have the fresh yeast. Let's put it on the side. Let's right now, let's close it again exactly how it was before. Perfect. No hair. Oh, no hair. Let's put it in the cup. Now let's close it right away with no air. If you want to make more, just follow the first video, the part 1 of this how to make a fresh yeast from dry yeast at home, and then you're gonna be able to understand everything. But this quantity for me it's enough. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna right now, because I'm not gonna make any pizzas for a whole week, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the freezer. In the freezer is good for maybe 3-4 months. So go ahead and put it in the freezer. If you wanna use it, of course, in the past, just take it off from the freezer and put it in the fridge overnight, and then voila, you have fresh yeast. So let's go ahead and let's put it in the freezer. So today I'm going to make 5 pizzas. So easy to understand. Each 100 grams of water is 1 pizza. So here we have half a liter of water, room temperature. We got 15 grams of fresh yeast, half a liter of water, and 775 grams of 00 flour. But of course, if you don't have 00 flour, use the regular flour. Not a big deal. And of course 15 grams of sea salt. First, let's put the water. Everything easy and made with love. Let's get our fresh yeast. We have to mix it, we have to melt it in the water. Just like that, take a look. Wow. So now thanks to my videos, you don't need to buy, you don't need to go crazy and find the fresh yeast. Voila, easy to remake. The yeast is melted off. So now at this moment, let's go ahead and let's put half amount of the flour. You don't need to be exactly precise. So half amount of the flour, just like that. Let's mix everything up. There we go. Let's let it rest for about 10 minutes, just to get the yeast together with the flour. Here you go, 10 minutes passed by, and let's go ahead and let's put the 15 grams of salt. This is 5 grams. 1, 2, 3. With the salt. Voila. And now let's go ahead and let's put the rest of the flour. Voila. Now let's incorporate the flour with the rest of the mix. Basically, right now we are building the gluten on the dough, because you have to know that the gluten doesn't exist. We create the gluten. And this is the way how you create the gluten, by kneading the dough. Oh, guys, very important. I just opened a YouTube channel all in Italian. Of course, for my Italian friends, whoever wants to speak in Italian or understand all in Italian, please go ahead and subscribe also on my Italian channel. It's gonna be always the same videos. I'm gonna tell this also in Italian. Amici, buone notizie per voi. Ho appena aperto il nuovo canale YouTube Italia. Troverete il link nelle descrizioni. Andate e iscrivetevi anche lì. Quindi non costa nulla iscriverti a tutti e due i canali. Quindi vai e iscriviti. Let's get back to the dough. Now, like you can see, everything is clean up here. So now we are ready to go ahead and put the dough on top of the counter. See, nice and clean. Let's go ahead and let's work the dough on top of the counter. So this process usually takes about 15-20 minutes. It's very important that you don't change the hydration ratio, because the low temperature in your home oven, like we are doing today, you have to keep the high hydration in your dough. Just like let's leave it like this for 10 minutes. This way the gluten will become a little bit more strong in the resting time. Get the bowl and put it on top. Let's let it rest for 10 minutes. Here you go, 10 minutes pass by. Now, take a look what is going to happen. Little bit of olive oil in your hands. This way is not going to get sticky your dough. Just a little bit. Because if you are going to add the flour, what happens? You're going to change the hydration level. So tap, 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 tap. And now we're just gonna make the ball. And like a magic, you're going to see that the dough will become nice and smooth, like a woman. And voila, your dough is ready for the first rest. Little bit of olive oil on bottom, just this way it doesn't stick your dough in the bowl. And leave it there, close it. Let's let it rest for 2 hours at room temperature. I'll see you in 2. Okay guys, 2 hours is passed by. Voila! Yeah, it's ready. Now, I want to show you closely little bit of olive oil in your hands again. Now we're gonna flip it over, boom, in your hands, and then boom, down. Take a look how the gluten came out nice and strong. I want to show you. See, take a look how strong it is. That's what we're talking about. So now we are ready to make the balls. So cut it in two, like that, and now let's make the balls. So always make sure to keep this part on top, because we want to create a balloon. Voila. Now, once you make the ball, chop it. Voila. This is one way to make the ball, or the other way is this. You scale it. Once you scale it, you have a 260 grams approximately. We're ready to make the ball just like that. And there we go. So you close it, just like that, simply, without breaking the top part. And now let's close it, just like I say, a balloon. Voila, the dough is ready. Let's finish to make the other dough balls. Very important they keep, you're gonna keep it far from each other. There we go. I'll save this for later. Now, let's close it, just like that. Then let's leave it at room temperature for about 2 to 3 hours. It depends on the room temperature. Usually, check it out, when they double up the side, the dough is ready. So I'll see you in a few hours or so. I'll let you know in a little bit. Now, first of all, we stop 1 hour before the dough is ready. What I did, I put a pizza stone, I'm gonna link in description, a pizza stone in the oven, because you need that to cook the pizza. And then I'm gonna put the oven, basically I set up the oven at the max temperature. This oven goes to 300, so I'm gonna put a 300 for 1 hour. This way the pizza stone gets hot. If you don't have a pizza stone, you can go ahead and put this upside down in the oven, warm it up for about 15, 20, 30 minutes, and then you're going to put the pizza on top of this. If it's hard for you that, just make the pizza and put it on top of this and go ahead and put it in the oven. But the most authentic way to make the pizza at home is this way. So today we're going to make like this. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Outstanding. It's perfect. This is the point of fermentation. Like you can see, it grows really well. So this fresh yeast really works. So let's go ahead and let's start to make it. The dough is been resting for about 4 hours almost, and it's ready. Everything at room temperature. Take it out. Boom. Wow. Take a look at this dough. Let's put it in the flour. Put everything away. And now we start to stretch. A couple of times in the flour. I'm using semolina, which is much better. Little bit of flour on the floor, and then let's start the magic happen. Wow! Now we stretch. Press the bottom and then the top. Tuck, 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 tuck. Voila! Boom! Voila! Boom! 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 1 second. Take a look. Wow! Full of air. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! I think I'm gonna make the dough always like this. Every time I'm surprised. We stretch, boom, all the 1 second, take off all the flour and boom, down. So because we are cooking in the home oven at the max temperature, we are going just to, we are gonna put only tomato sauce on the pizza. And we're gonna pre-cook the dough because it's cooking at a low temperature. What happens if you're going to cook it before? If you put everything together, the cheese is gonna burn, so it's not enough time. Little bit of olive oil, voila. Now let's go in the oven. The peel, boom, 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 on top of the peel, and then we can go in the oven. But let me tell you something. If you don't have the peel, you can just use a pan. You can just use a pan like this, make the pizza on top of it, and use this as a peel. Done. Now let's go in the oven. So let's put the pizza in the oven. One shot, boom. Let's fix it a little bit and close it right away. Let me tell you something. Right now, no broil. We're gonna turn it on the broil when we have the cheese. So we're gonna cook it for a few minutes. When it's gold color, not all the way cooked, we're gonna take it out. So let's wait and let's check it out. Wow. There we go, guys. The pizza is nicely brown color. So because we're home, just to feel you have to feel comfortable with me. So I got the pan. This way you can see what I do. There we go. So put this one down. Be careful your hands and pull it out. Voila. The pizza is nice gold color. It's not all the way cooked. Be careful. So now we're gonna finish to put all the ingredients. We're gonna make a classic cheese pizza. So Parmesan cheese, some fresh mozzarella. Voila, this is fresh mozzarella. If you don't have fresh mozzarella, the best is provolone cheese. A little bit of olive oil on top. Voila. We have to put a little bit of olive oil on top of the crust because it's very important to keep the nice colorful cross. So just a little bit with a brush on top of the cross. This way we have a nice and gold color cross. Voila. Now we are ready to go in the oven and let's finish to cook it. Boom. Close it and we're gonna cook until the mozzarella starts to bubbling. When it starts to bubbling, the pizza is ready. Because after bubbling, the pizza, the cheese will burn. So it's not good. So let's go ahead and let's watch the pizza. The pizza is magical. Done. Did you see? The mozzarella is bubbling. So let's go ahead and let's take it out. I'll show you better. Wow! Nice color, nice, perfect, made home. Wow! Ooh, nice. I see the crunch. Woo! Let's finish the pizza. I can't wait. I'm gonna finish this pizza and then I'm gonna go ahead and taste the pizza. Let's put the plate there. Wow! Take a look. Take a look of the pizza. Fantastic. We're gonna finish it. It's not done yet. La ciliegina sulla torta. In this case I put basil on the cake. Wow. Let's break the basil. Pum pum pum. Voila. Voila. And I present to you a little bit of extra veggie on top of the basil just to quietly make this pizza fantastic. Guys, take a look of the pizza. Magical. Wow. Woo! Woo! Now we're ready to cut and taste. The best part of all the videos is the tasting part. I mean, this pizza, tell me with a like if you like this pizza. And let's see the inside. I cut with the cheese, with the scissors this way. Oh my God. This is perfection, how I call it. Perfection.
Si può?
Wow, take a look. Sì, padre, vieni.
Quella, buonasera.
No, giusto in tempo sei arrivato. My father just came in.
Ho sentito il profumo.
So let's taste it together.
Ho sentito un mousse.
Assaggiamo, vai. Questa
Thank
pizza
you.
è stata fatta nel forno di casa, eh?
Buonissimo.
Non so se mi spiego.
Mamma mia.
Take a look.
Mamma mia.
Of course, the bottom it's cooked, but it looks white because we have so many lights. Wow. Fantastic the taste.
Complimenti.
Questo è stato fatto con lievito,
Complimenti.
fatto a casa, da lievito di secco abbiamo fatto il lievito di birra a casa.
L'allievo super il maestro. È il caso di dire, io non ho mai fatto una pizza così buona.
A casa.
Dentro casa, eh?
That's it, guys. Subscribe. I'll see you the next one. Ciao.